Thank God it's Friday. Okay. Let's get into this read. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Whew. I ain't doing shit else. Might well work, right? Work it and work it. Get some messages out, right? I know that's right. Don't get caught up in gluttony is a motherfucking sin. I heard gluttony is a sin. Laziness is a sin. Okay? So let's get into this. Later I'm gonna come back and do y'all zodiac reads. See what's going on in your energy. We have Five of Swords conflict. Okay? So there's a lot of conflict with communication, a lot of gossip. Somebody could be causing conflict with gossip. Swords is like talking. Okay? A lot of talking, 5 people talking. There's 5 people talking. Okay? About balance. But you're balanced. No matter what they're saying, you're going to stay balanced. Justice. So that's my y'all energy. Light as a feather. Wicked. It could be 5 wicked motherfuckers talking. Okay? Lost. 7 of Swords. So there's like 5 people. Then they talking to 2 other people about loss. Okay? Success. They lost. You could be getting success because you're getting justice. Something's about to be balanced out. Okay? Sensitivity. Because you're an empath. That's that light as a feather. Okay? Queen of Cups energy. Victory. So they see you about to get the victory over these, I'm going to say, demons. Let me get the other cards. I'll open these up. So that's what's going on. It's 5 people talking. Swords is talking. Then what's this on top? Reward. They keep talking about your success, your reward you're about to receive in the nursery of our body. In Jesus' name. Amen. What the fuck? Is they praying? Is these people praying over their food, worrying about your success? I mean, so this is like communication. 5 people are talking, and then you got balance, about you being balanced. Even if they're communicating, maybe they might be communicating some bad shit. Loss. They might be communicating to 2 other people that they lost. Something is balanced out. Success. Your success is balanced. Okay, whatever's coming to you is coming towards you. Sensitivity, and that you're an empath. They thought maybe they talk. They see you're an empath. Maybe they talked a lot. You know, and you're sensitive. You got sensitive antennas. I'm seeing that card. They thought if they kept talking, you was gonna wiggle your shit and pull your motherfucking antennas off. Something, I don't know, but you got victory over this communication because Divine stepped in. That's what I'm seeing. I just seen somebody pull some antennas off. You have a sensitive antenna. This is crazy. Why am I picking this up? So they're communicating about a loss that they lost. A lot of communication. Let me straighten these cards up, child. Okay. Or it could be a lot of people losing shit because you have a sensitive antenna, because you're, you know, sensitive antenna. You hooked up to the solar, divine. You know, it is what it is. I mean, it's work today, y'all. Is it demonic, Anthony? Is it? Giving true messages of truth and facts about demons, your battle on demons, is it demonic? I don't know. That's up to you. You have a sensitive antenna. I don't know. That would be a decision you have to make for yourself. You're grown. Shit. Yo, I'm a babysitter. I'm your babysitter or somebody. The fuck? Why are you on here if you think this is demonic? I keep saying this over and over again. It's a spiritual war. I tell you that. Okay. You got a sensitive antenna. I see that card. Through your men cards. So y'all might be gaining a lot of wisdom, you men, right now. Maybe from intuition from the women side of things. You're gaining a lot of wisdom about what's going on spiritually. We're not talking in 3D too. So above, so below. Yeah, whatever's above is below. I mean, you gotta come down below. If they're demonic, fallen angels, they gotta come down here with their bullshit. We don't want it. We don't want your bullshit. The demons. So let's go. Look, if you're a man, I'm not your babysitter. You know, you're supposed to be gaining wisdom, intuition from the women. You know, intuition is supposed to be balanced. That's yin and yang energy too. Balance, justice. You're supposed to be bringing justice. Only you could decide. Only you could prevent forest fires too. With them corduroy pants. I be doing some jokes sometimes. It's hot as fuck in here. I gotta get my goddamn fan because I'm about to start a channel. Is this demonic? Are you demonic? Child, let me get my fan, child. I ain't got time for this shit right here. It's work, work, work. If I ain't doing shit else on a Friday, it's work, work, work. Work, work, work. Laziness is a fucking sin. Plain and simple. Okay, let's go. So, cause we got reward. So they worried about your success and your reward. I just heard somebody say, I just told you, like, praying over the goddamn food, you know, for the nurturing of our body. In Jesus' name, amen. Like, so you're worried, you that damn worried? You that damn worried that even when you pray over your food, you worry about somebody's success and you want them to lose? But they got rewards coming in? Okay, well, yeah. This is already, your reward is already moving the common waters. This is already in effect in the spiritual realms, and they know it. You're going to be moving the common waters. You already moving the common waters as far as the universe or the alignment is moving in your favor for this reward. It's the end of a cycle. They already know this shit. I can't believe I heard that. Somebody is praying, actually got their food and praying for the nurture our body, in Jesus' name, amen. Communicating conflict. They conflicted in their mind while they're praying. They conflicted in their mind about you while they're praying over their food. That's why I be telling you, watch you praying for you. Saying they praying for you. Get the fuck out of here. This is already going on. Okay, give me something for conflict. Give me something for conflict. Yeah, you're protected. 7 of Wands. They could be mad because you're protected in the spiritual realms, highly sought out in the spiritual realm, highly protected in the spiritual realm. This is, I just told you, I just seen somebody praying in the nursery of our body in Jesus' name. While they conflicted in their mind, they can't bring no type of conflict towards you, Wands. Didn't I just tell you I seen somebody praying? I know what the hell I'm talking about. Look, a high priestess. Want to bring conflict to a high priestess, high priest, they got wisdom and wisdom and intuition. Because when you combine the high priestess and the high priest together, they got wisdom and intuition. Okay? And they know that you can see shit. You got inner knowing, or you have, you know, you highly sought out as a high priest in the spiritual realm. You can see a lot of shit in the spiritual realm. So they know this about you. Conflict. They can't bring you no conflict, so they're even praying, like over their food for the nurturing of the body. How you gonna get nurtured by having conflict in your mind? When you pray or you meditate or your food, you supposed to be concentrating on, you know, yourself and divine. You know, make sure you come out not eating no food that's not good for you, with food poisoning and shit. You're sitting out here thinking about concentrating on the high priest. The high priest, I wonder if they know. Like, you know, it could be 5 people doing this shit. Or just conflict and, you know, they conflict about a high priest. The high priest have inner knowing, spiritual. I mean, it's something spiritual. You got protection. So say, I don't even know why. I don't. I just eat my damn food. Because they know something coming towards you fast. Chariot. I told you it's the season of the horse. Yin and yang, y'all well balanced. That's the high priestess, high priest. It's happening fast. Your ascension, the success, they know they lost because a highly sought out, protected individual in the spiritual realm. I'm tired of saying this shit. Like, you are connected to the solar. Okay? I seen that card. You are like stardust. So, I mean, you activated something. You activated your ancestors. If y'all want to say Galactic Federation, Elohim, whatever you want to say, that's what you activated. And you activated your high priestess, being a high priestess, having inner knowledge, seeing shit. You see her eyes closed, but you see them open too. You see her eyes really open, but they're closed. But you see her third eye. That's her third eye. High priestess, high priest. They're conflicted about, maybe they're conflicted or not, if you are a seer. If you are a clairvoyant. If you do, bitch, we don't show we got protection. They're in conflict about this shit. They really, you praying over food and still thinking about the collectives, damn. They want to never get you off their mind. They're conflicted. You know, yin and yang energy. High priest, high priestess, and fast movement of your success. Finding balance. Justice. Receiving justice. This fast justice. After they try to put you a hangman, there go temperance. Balance. Maya energy. Damn. Trying to send shit. Even when they praying over their food. God damn. Eat your food. That shit weird. Child, it's weird when I'll be picking up. Like, even when they praying. Is they can't clear their mind enough. Is they really a happy? Is they really a seer? They're really clairvoyant? Can they really see in the spiritual realm? Is they really protected? You know, balance, Maya, yeah, Five of Pentacles, and then we got Ten of Wands. You know, lust. You know, you're a loner. They want you to pack it up and be in the Five of Pentacles. This balance. They don't want you to be balanced. They want you to be off balance. That's what I'm saying. Like, you sitting over here praying over your food, and you praying. That's why I said watch who's praying over you. Watch who's giving you food too. Like, this somebody wants you to be in the Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Child, but Maya said this shit balanced out because that is a child of mine. That is a divine child. They are a seer, and this ascension is happening fast, whether you like it or not. Like, what? I don't know. Maybe somebody. You better be careful. Maybe somebody bringing you some damn food. Bringing you some food, praying over this food for you to be in the Five of Pentacles. Because you are with the Mayat crowd. I know that's right. You with Mayat. You are with Mayat. Balance that bring balance and justice. As long as you stay balanced. Now you get off whack. You know you got it coming to you. You got to follow them laws. You got to speak up when they say speak up. Your ancestors speak up. This is a spiritual war. They said you're going to be fighting against dark principalities. You worried about man, but they being, look, they like to follow dark deities, like balance, trying to get you off balance. They busy still, they praying and they worried about trying to get you off balance of Five of Pentacles. Bitch, go pray. Get yourself on balance. Demon. I wonder if I could bring them something to put them in the Five of Pentacles. Can I bring them some goddamn food? No, bitch. We will not be eating that shit. So somebody is, I don't know, they praying over some food or something. That's what I got. Loss. Give me something for this loss. Seven of Swords. They hoping they could bring you something. See it with that basket? See it with the basket? Like, bitch, we having a picnic? And it's gonna bring you the Five of Pentacles because you too balanced. But you too balanced, and you are a seer, and you are. If you ain't get to that point yet, where as though you real clairvoyant, I mean, ear audience, seer, intuition, But this is saying that you're well balanced. So like I told y'all before, if you're single, you're balancing out your yin and your yang, masculine, feminine energy, your wisdom, and your intuition for now. But when you finally get towards your soulmate, which I'm a woman, so he a man, he brings the wisdom. I bring the intuition. Let's give you an example. If you don't know what each one is, does do the difference. Now, I could be, the high priestess, the seer, that deals with the moon, okay? What's hidden. So I could be like, don't go out today. And you can give them the what, when, why, how, right? That's your intuition. That's the moon. Something is hidden. And the man will be, you know what? I'm gonna take your wisdom for what it's worth, because I know that you are a seer, you are a high priestess. So I'm gonna use my wisdom, and I'm gonna speak it, to the universe. I will not be outside today. The devil is lurking, something like that. Lost. This somebody praying over some food, trying to bring you some damn food. They're trying to bring you some damn food because you're too well balanced. They need to get you off balance. Your mind. It could have something to do with your mind or you being, a seer. The clairvoyant, psychic, whatever you see, the third eye see. The Western Crescent setting intentions, getting a lot of uploads, very highly protected in the spiritual. You can see a lot of shit. They want to stop that. They want to stop you seeing shit. Because why? Why would you want somebody to stop seeing shit? Because you want them to stop seeing your devil ass. That's why. What you're doing in the dark. That's the only reason why I can see. And you see they well balanced, yin and yang. And they getting ascensions. Like, just like this. It's happening fast. Whatever this is, masculine, feminine, it's happening fast. You're ascensions. And it's something they don't want you to see. So they need to come block this. Lost. Like, bitch, you're sitting up there praying. You sit up there praying while you praying over your food, or you praying over somebody's food to bring it in. I told you they be doing that too, setting their attentions on food. Must be telling the truth. Ancestors like, yep, telling the truth. Lost, because they want you to be at loss. Seven of Swords, communication. Basically, stop communicating with the spiritual realms. I need to cut you off from communicating with the spiritual realm. Going within. Hermit. Contemplating. That's them contemplating about loss. You know you being ran by a devil. You know you being ran by a devil. You contemplating about somebody losing or you lost. They're contemplating about this loss. It could be up to 7 people. Or they want you to lose touch with reality. I heard reality with, loss, stop going within. Stop getting your answers. Stop, this look like nighttime. You see them floating and shit. Stop ascending. I want you to stop ascending. It could be 7 people communicating this shit. Death. See what I'm saying? Look. 4 Swords. Rest. Recharge. Child. What is this? King of Swords. Success. Telling the truth. And then taking action. 7 of Swords. So we got 7 of Swords with the Hermit. And we got 7 of Swords taking action. Loss. Success. So they taking action towards your success. They could be doing some type of moon shit, rituals with fucking birds and shit, bitch. What you gonna do? Fry the bird up and then pray over it and then do a ritual? Look, fry the bird, cut the bird up, do a motherfucking ritual, then pray over it and eat it. How you gonna pray over something that you making a ritual of? Some satanic ass shit that you trying to do. So they could be doing some type of ritual over the moon cycle. What is the next moon cycle? February 1st, full moon Leo. You know, that brings, you know, happiness, success, joy. So they could be trying to take action on a full moon, bitch. That don't even make no sense. This is the damn King of Swords. I don't know why I'm picking up. This could be bat. I'm seeing a bat. Fucking vampire. Fucking want to suck all your energy. They want to suck your success. They want your success. That's what I'm picking up. So they need to do some type of full moon ritual or some shit. They want to suck up your success. Busy worried about somebody else's success. The fuck is this shit? You heard how I just said it? Pluck the bird, like cut the bird up. Do a ritual. What they gonna do? Fry it up in the pan and then eat the crow? I don't know. Motherfuckers sick out. You never know what the fuck they doing. Queen of Cups, sensitivity. They think you're sensitive. You are because you're an empath, but you're not sensitive to shit like this. Or they hoping to get you sensitive so this ritual work. I'm seeing a bat, crow. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? What's this? New beginnings, the full sensitivity. Before you get a fresh start, I heard dive deep. You hanging on to, you know, divine. You hanging on tightly with divine. Somebody don't want you to take a leap of faith, so they try to take action towards you, your success. They're sensitive. Oh, you a sensitive thug? Let me give you a hug. Sounds like you need a fucking hug. Because I don't know who the fuck would do rituals like this. You got bats and birds and this shit. Like, you gonna fry it up, do a ritual on it and eat it, and then try to break. Oh, shit. Be careful. Be careful. It's gonna be like bird, like ritual, like make you eat it without you knowing, mix it in some food. But it's a ritual, you know. If I'm seeing bats and birds, they could be cooking this damn bird up and shit. Cooking this damn bird up. But it's done in a ritual. So they're gonna do a ritual with this food, and then like they're gonna put it in your fucking food. But it's supposed to have you call a loss. Or maybe something like you stop you from communicating with the spiritual ones. You're on your fresh start. Victory. They try to cause conflict to your victory or some shit like that. That's not gonna work. I'm telling you something hidden. The tower. They trying to cause a tower and do something hidden. The devil. With the devil. I'm trying to tell you, they're trying to sacrifice and do a ritual with an animal on the full moon. I'm trying to tell you victory. They're working with the devil to do this. See the yin and the yang? The white dog, the black dog, the tower. So they try to do a full moon ritual, like do some ritual with an animal, cut it up, you know, and then feed it to you. I heard I'm on my way. Look at the basket. Look, 5 Pentacles to have you lost balance because you're balanced. You're too balanced with divine. You're too balanced. Like you're straightforward, like you are a seer. So they're trying to make you not see or disconnect you from being a clairvoyant and a seer. Balance. I mean, conflict. They're trying to cause conflict between maybe you and your partner, and you know, you connected to somebody in the spiritual realm. Your partner could be divine itself or your ancestors, spirit guides. Like, y'all don't understand that's a spiritual law breaker. You trying to disconnect them from their ancestors. You know, I mean, what's going to be. This is who they was since birth. They came out as seer. So y'all be careful because somebody trying to, I'm telling you, I keep looking at this. I keep looking at that picnic basket. Somebody trying to bring you some food for you to have a loss. Child, look, this is in reverse. Ace of Swords. They ain't coming with the truth. This is a damn King of Swords. Divine said they're not telling the truth. They're not the truth. So they basically trying to take your success. It's what I'm getting. They're trying to take your success like destiny swap. I want that. I want to be that seer. I'm hearing somebody say, I want to be that seer. I want to be that. Do they really see shit? You see her eyes open and closed. You see her, if you could look at her eyes are still open with her eyes closed. Very connected. You are made of stardust, solar disc. See the solar disc on her head? Setting attentions. When you set attentions with divine, you're getting pure uploads. Okay? You're getting pure fucking uploads. You can see shit. You really can fucking see shit, but it's protected. Like, if anybody try to come in between that, you being a seer, it's blocked. So this person is trying to unblock it, you know, for themselves. Conflict, trying to cause conflict. Sensitivity. You got a sensitive antenna. I'll show you that card. You have a sensitive antenna. I wouldn't be surprised if it's on top. Nope. Where is it? So if somebody come and try to feed you somebody got this goddamn ritual, they did a ritual on a goddamn animal and they mixing it in with the food. It could be shepherd's pie. It could be all types of shit. They got meat in it. Anything that got meat, they could be feeding you this, but it's ritual. You already did a ritual on it. Y'all better be careful what y'all be eating. I told you people can set intentions on food, you know, pray over it, because I did say something about praying over the food while they conflict in their mind about your success. So it's almost like a destiny swap. If I can get them to eat this, you know, some weird shit that I picked up. Man, go take your ass on there. They want your gifts. I see they really a seer. They can't even fucking pray. Eat their own food, pray over their food without them in conflict about if you really a seer or you're a high priest or you're a high priest. I need to get that. I need to get that. What does it say on this card? Where you have a sensitive antenna, so you're getting more and more sensitive, meaning you're ascending even more. You're getting closer and closer. You get what I'm saying? Whereas though you really gonna be like one of those, you're gonna have success in it. Like you would get hired for this. Being a seer. Having wisdom. If you're single, you're gonna have wisdom and intuition. If you have a partner, if you're a female, you just have the intuition. If you're a male, you just have the wisdom. But either way, you're still ascending. You get what I'm saying? This is weird. What I picked up. Watch people bringing you food at this time. Somebody trying to do a ritual over some goddamn animal, chop it up and put it in your damn food so they can steal your ideas or have some type of connection with you. It has some type of connection with your spirit guides and your ancestors. So they basically gonna feed off of you, do this ritual. Tower. It would be a tower for you. Okay? Like they want to keep you hidden. See? Her under the moon, under the water. Keep you hidden and be using your shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm the seer now. I took their gifts. They're gonna be hiding you. You under the tower with the devil. And they're gonna be using your shit. It's some type of clone shit. Sound like cloning. Y'all, I hope y'all get what I'm saying. It's like cloning. But you're not around. You're not being seen, and this person is using your spirits, you know, your spirit guides, your ancestors. That's a I heard a deadly sin, but that is a motherfucking lawbreaker. So basically using their body, but using your clairaudience. Because they want the money, the success. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like cloning your gifts. Something like that. Man, you have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect the emotions of others. That's the card I was looking at. You have a sensitive antenna. When I see sensitivity, Queen of Cups. And I see dream big. Okay, right here, embrace the dark. So that's that hermit going within. They see you got a connection. And like I said, look, they see that you are, look at the trail. Look, they see it. So they want to step on your trail. Lost. That's hermit. They want to step on your trail. They want to come down your path and try to intervene with your antenna. Like I just told you, I seen, somebody break off antennas off their head, like break the antennas. And what we're going to do, hand them over to you, going to glue them on? Like you just that close. Look, antenna, look. You see how he's just floating with his ancestor spirit guides? You see that? Lost. They want you to lose your sensitive antenna. I guess they want you to break it off and give it to them. Here you go. You gonna crazy glue it on, monkey glue it on, gorilla glue it on. You see what happened to that girl that gorilla glued that wig on her head, right? She ain't here today, is she? I know that's right. I hate people that always constantly coming up with shit. Enjoy where you are. I don't know why they can't enjoy where they at. Maybe they don't have nothing in their damn Akasha records. They done. You doing rituals. You doing fucking rituals. I'm seeing the bat and all this other shit in this damn card. Crows and shit. See the wings being thrown off. See the wings being thrown off, like skinning the goddamn fucking bird and shit. And see him with the knife. Some type of ritual. And then gonna try to come, what? March towards who? If you know we got a sensitive antenna, you should know that we know you coming. Let me tell you one day what I saw, man. So, when I don't know, everybody clairvoyance, psychic abilities is different. I would say mine is close to Harriet Tubman. Like when I close my eyes, I start really hearing sensitive. I mean, seeing shit, closing my eyes, see people walking, all that shit, like in shadows. I explained it to you before how it looks. Like that movie, is it Alien? Predator. You see them, the heat waves and shit? That's what it looked like when I closed my eyes, so I could see people walking. So one day I went to sleep. It was scary. It was creepy. I don't know where the fuck this shit came from, but it was creepy as hell. I could hear, it was like fall. That was a couple years ago. It was fall. But you can hear the leaves crackling in my dreams. You can hear the leaves crackling, and you can hear the person say, "I'm coming." And you can see them walking. You hear the leaves crunching, and you can just hear the person say, "I'm coming." Weird ass shit. They mad because you about to be a leader. I mean, your ancestors backing you up. I told you. You got a lot of ancestors backing you. I mean, if you already ascended, you got a lot of ancestors backing you the fuck up. You got a sensitive antenna. They don't, like I said, you already almost there. You already, look, I'm telling you, you're ascending. Man or woman, look, you're floating off this mountain. You're not sitting on the mountain. So you probably able to astral travel. They want those gifts. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to get close and open up the realms with their ancestors and spirit guides. They want to communicate with your own ancestors. Like, how the fuck you gonna communicate with our ancestors? Our ancestors gonna give you our gifts? I never heard this in my life. Spiritual lawbreaker, that's all I'm gonna say. So I'm seeing laws, they want you to lose communication, swords, 7 of swords with your ancestors. You can have about 7 of them. They could see them. I mean, they might be a seer too. They might got these gifts, but it's dark. They might be a seer too. Use your own fucking gifts. But their gifts is with the dark. They communicate with dark deities. Your spirit guides and ancestors helping you to ascend and be more clear audience. I heard audience. So that's what that would be, clear audience. Me hearing somebody say, the leaves crackling, and they like, "I'm coming." And did they show up? Hell yeah, they did. So that would be considered a sensitive antenna. I know it will be creepy for y'all, these gifts, but you was not born with these gifts to not use them. You have to use them for a reason, for this season. I mean, if they say you're going to be battling against dark principalities, if you don't tap into your gifts, thank you. Thank you. If you don't tap into these gifts, how are you going to defend yourself against these damn demons? Thank you. You got ancestors backing you up. This devil, you're going to have the victory over this damn devil that's trying to do this shit. Go ahead and do that goddamn dark ass ritual. There go birds right there. See? Squirrels and shit. Some type of ritual with animals, and they're going to mix it in your food. Do some type of ritual over the goddamn food. Pray over the food. Some shit like that. And it's supposed to do something with your mind where you disconnect your sensitive antenna. That's what it's about. Setting intentions on your food. Now, y'all better not eat no drink, nothing. This is somebody that's at loss. I mean, maybe they're about to lose their gifts. I see loss. Maybe they tried so many times to go against you, and now they losing their gifts. You about to have success. You got connections. Fire, passion. This shit crazy. Divine intervene with this justice, balance, and brought balance and justice. So now you got success because you use your gifts in the right way. You balance yourself out. You don't use your shit for dark, wicked. You use it for light. But you balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, people would consider white magic dark because they're not used to that. We have witch doctors that do healing. They can warm their hands up. You seen that on Karate Kid? Warm their hands up and touch people and heal them. So you got people that's tapped in like that. But what they think is wicked. You healing people. That's weird. Like, if you protect yourself against them, they'll say it's wicked. No, you have a sensitive antenna. When somebody's sending something towards me, when people sending shit, you get in touch with your ancestor God. Your ancestor God is going to let you know, like, somebody trying to send some shit. Oh, yeah? I'm going to get my ass up, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to send that shit right the fuck back as soon as you send it. So they're at loss. It's like return to sender, loss. You keep returning the shit back. Now they're losing their gift because they're doing it the wrong way. They're not using it in the right way. You're trying to steal somebody else's shit. And that's not going to work like that. And each time they do it, I'm just getting like, it's more, you'll send more and more. You know why? Because when you obey your ancestors or divine, they're going to reward you. Did I break it down like real good for you? I know that's right. Feel and release. That's over here. Be authentic. Yeah, motherfuckers don't understand spiritual law. They be breaking laws out here. Okay? Don't understand that. If that's the gift you was born with, that's the gift. Somebody need to understand that. You can't help the gifts you was born with. And that's why Divine said tap into your gifts. Because if you was born with it, I don't give a fuck with them person. That's evil. They're going to say that all day because they don't want you to defeat them. If you don't never tap into these gifts, these sensitive antennas, how the hell are you going to defeat them? If you never tap in. They will hope you don't tap in because you will never see them coming. You will never feel them. You will never see them in the spirit, what they're doing in the spiritual realm. They'll be hoping that, trust me, they'll be on it. They're using their gifts. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Go after chosen ones. Being Judases, backstabbing, deceiving. They're doing their job. Why you can't tap into your gifts and do your fucking job and defeat them? That don't make no sense. A demon gonna tell you don't tap in. Don't open your third eye. That's a sin. Yeah, because you don't want us to see what's hidden. You don't ever want us to see you coming. So get back, Satan. So your antennas is about and they know it, and they want to swoop in. You already got the victory. Look, Divine said we already and then cut that shit out. But you still got this motherfucker right here want to swarm around and swoop your gifts, sweep your gifts. I don't know how they could do that, but okay. That's why I be saying y'all stay protected and y'all be turning sender. Whatever they sending and whatever this food is, controlling. Look, they being controlled by a demon. I'm seeing this up here. Look. Controlling. There's an attachment, a control. Look at their black, dark eyes. They're being controlled. And you're being controlled by who? The divine. Get back, Satan. I have exorcised the demon. Okay. Consumed. Obsessed, jealous, chaos. I told you. I told they over there praying. Why they even praying over their food? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll go do a ritual. And then what I'm going to do is do a ritual over some animals and then put it in their food and see if they'll eat it. That'll consume them. They'll keep them. They'll stop them from having a sensitive antenna with their ancestors. I want it. I told you over there praying over food. Capricious, childish, baby, not serious. It's a childish. Okay, if you think you can do it. Controlling came out anyway. Power struggle lead to being manipulative. Being manipulative. Walk away, protection. Walk away for your protection. They're being manipulative, controlling. Some controlling their ass. Look at this shit. Look at the candles in back of them. Look. Look at their mouth stitched up. So they losing their gifts. That's what I'm getting. Power struggle. They power and struggle with you, what the divine gifts gave you. What your ancestors gave you. Controlling. They want to control it. Being manipulative. Walk away for your protection. I'm trying to tell you. Look at this demon. Look at this demon being controlled. Get back, Satan. Ain't gonna say nothing. Just sitting there staring at you, see if you're gonna eat the food. You gonna eat it? They just gonna sit there and see if you're gonna eat the fucking food. And look at all the candles. They already did a ritual over the food. But they ain't saying nothing. Get your ass over. Get back, Satan. They want you consumed. Wishful thinking. I'll be working all night, demon. I'll be working all night. I ain't got shit else to do. Wishful thinking. Having lofty ideas leads to a letdown. Be realistic. Practical clarity and reach. Be realistic. You're just being controlled by a damn demon. Think you can steal somebody's fucking gifts and try to disconnect them from their ancestors. Go and bring that food, and I'm going to throw that shit out the goddamn window. That's what you're going to be watching. I'm just getting it. They're going to just be sitting there to see if you're going to eat it. This is how they sitting. Knowing they already did ritual over the food. Look at them. Ain't saying a word. Just sitting there like, waiting for you to eat that. Be realistic, motherfuckers. Anyway. Oh my God. I'm tired of picking up this shit, y'all, but I gotta do it. Yeah, it's a delusion. It's a delusion. I ain't got time for it. I'm tired of picking up this shit, man. But anytime my ancestors tell me somebody need to hear something, I gotta do it. Yeah, I walked away from them. I know that's right. You better throw that food out the goddamn window. I know that. They can just be, you see what I'm trying to say, right? Y'all clairvoyant, y'all psychic, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all see it. They just sitting there. Spooky as hell, just sitting there. Go ahead, eat it. Eat it. I know I look spooky sometimes, but that be my ancestors coming through me. And that shit weird. I guess I gotta come back with another message. Divine said work. Laziness is a sin. Gluttony is a sin. Because I've been sitting here grubbing, drinking coffee, and shit like that. So when I come back, I'm gonna come back and do a better, you know. Oh, no. Zodiacs. I got y'all Zodiacs when I come back, and then I got my cold case, and then whenever Divine says I'm done, I'm done. I work for Divine. I don't work for nobody else. So maybe somebody needs to hear that. Be careful if somebody bringing food when they're just sitting there, seeing if you're going to pay attention to them. Pay attention to them. Pay attention. Or somebody bringing some food to you and shit, and you just now ascending and getting the success. Pay attention to that. Anyway, till later. Ta-ta.